people tell me I'm faking in my chair, that I be wanting to on them. Cause like, I'm broke. I'm homeless. I don't have nothing. I gotta ask people for stuff every day. I can't get assistance. They keep running me around like this. Every time I get something that I need to do the next level, one of these steal my shit. You understand what I'm saying? That bothers me. So when I get to the point where it's like somebody say that I could walk and I need to stop playing and get up and this, that, and the third, because I would not be like this. Everybody that knew me knew I got to it. I ain't never been a lazy person. Right. Never in my life. Like, so for you to say I'm lazy and nah, I'm tired of falling. My femur broke and shattered my hip. Now your femur is the strongest bone in your body, and mine was done up. I look like this part up right here looked like this. And when I finally looked at it, I started screaming because now all of a sudden it hurt. Right. Right. All of a sudden, I feel it. Dummy. But yeah, so because of that, I started hooking off.
What you mean? You started swinging?
Yes, they was trying to move me. Leave me here. I'm going to stay right here. It's going to heal by yourself because I serve a living God and He's going to reach out and touch. And I'm going to be fine. You bugging if you about to move me out this spot. Hell no. We gotta wait for Jesus and Armageddon and everything else. If it's meant for me to move, God is gonna send down His angels and Michael in the chariot, and they gonna swoop me up out of here, touch me again. Like, yeah, I start fighting.
You started swinging with the firefighters.
On the paramedics.
All right, guys, we're in Newark right now, and today we have, what's your name?
Hot Wheels.
Hot. I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry. I didn't know you was going to say that.
That's my name. You asked me my name.
That's what they call you? Really?
Yep. It used to, well, my mother used to call me Madam Butterfly. And I shortened it to just Butterfly. But I was in a car accident. And now I'm in a wheelchair. I was depressed in the mud. Yeah. And somebody that I met throughout the last year, I'm going to say, started calling me Hot Wheels. Because he was like, I guess because I'm cool, I still be trying to put myself together, and I'm in a fucking wheelchair. I used to be popping wheelies, doing all kinds of shit. Trying not to let this keep me, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, and actually, it made me more comfortable in this shit.
Well, like, using your sense of humor about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always loved Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels was the shit when I was growing up.
Definitely. But, so you said you could pop wheelies in it. Can you do one right now?
Not this one.
Oh, this is not the right one for you?
No, I got hit on New Year's.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
For what? I'm here. The fuck?
Yeah, but you got hit? I mean, that's not...
It was, once again, it was purpose. He meant to hit me. This man busted a U-turn, came over 2 lanes, and then, like, ran into behind me, and then backed up. I went down laughing. Yeah, it was on purpose.
But he bumped you. He didn't...
He hit me. I was supposed... This is a very good chair. This chair is amazing. It's fucked up now, but this chair is amazing. Oh, wait, pardon me. I probably can't curse in your chair.
Not too much, but I could censor it. You could... I could censor it out. Right. Just don't go crazy. Don't oozy with the... Okay.
Profanity is a feeble mind trying to express itself forcefully. And I'm not trying to be forceful. Not at this moment.
Right. Thank you. So he hit you from behind and you fell forward.
No, the chair rolled and fell to the side because of the way he hit me.
Okay.
And when I realized what happened, I started laughing. And I think the reason why I'm here is because I didn't know it was coming. So I didn't have an opportunity to brace myself. See, what people don't realize is they cause more damage trying to protect themselves. Yeah. If you just stay calm and let your body stay loose, a lot less happen to you. But once you brace yourself, you're tightening and oh my goodness, I can't even think of the word. You're restricting a lot of your movement, so that gives it time to like break down different sections because you isolated them. You're not protecting anything when you brace yourself. Right. You actually causing more damage. So okay. I didn't see him coming. I went down. I started laughing. I got up singing No Weapon, and like at the end of the day, I'm from the Hooter. I'm a roach. You can't kill us. Like, you cannot kill us.
All right. So when he hit you, did he just reverse and get out of there?
Yeah.
He didn't really try to continue running you over or anything like that.
He said this crazy bitch, And the accent was how I realized that it was purpose. And then what the one of the witnesses told me, let me know that I wasn't bugging. Yeah, so, he hit me on purpose. He hit me on purpose.
So when you say it's because the accent, like what?
The way his, you know, from people from different cultures, from different parts of the nation, their dialect is different. The way they pronounce words,
right?
The tone of their voice. Like, okay, for instance, Jamaicans have a all right, we're gonna say Chinese people, they talk at you, but that's just the way they pronounce their words. And then you have some I'm gonna say West Indian, like Trinidadians, they have sing-song voices where everything sounds like they're trying to be poetic.
Right.
It's not necessarily what they're doing, that's just the way they communicate. So
right.
When I heard his dialect, I knew that I wasn't tripping. When I heard the testimony of one of the witnesses, I really knew I wasn't bugging.
So what was his accent like? What were you pinning to?
See, now that is classified.
Why?
Because
we need to know who this
we don't need to know
nigga...
nothing. We need to mind y'all business.
Come on now, you letting this guy get away. You didn't check like the cameras and
him get. First of all, there are no cameras right there. That's why he hit me right there.
Oh wow.
Because initially he was driving past me, but when he realized I was sitting, that's what made him bust the U and come back. Because once again, he busted U and came over 2 lanes just to get to me.
You don't think it was somebody you knew?
If it was somebody I knew, I would have recognized the voice and not just recognized the accent.
You in the middle, you in mid-air.
The car. I wasn't in air. That nigga didn't send me flying. I'm a big girl. I was still on the ground.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's an interesting way to start the interview. But, okay. All right, so you want to get straight to the point, being that we already on a wheelchair. You said you got into a car accident. How old were you? How long ago was this?
This was January the 24th, 2020.
Really?
Yeah, I was 13 weeks pregnant with my
Oh my
twins,
God.
Lyric and Legend. They're 3. Yeah, we made it.
Nice.
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 I was a passenger. This is the most I can say. I was a passenger. There was a vehicle. There was a phone call. There was an acceleration. And then I woke up with the person that I was in the car with initially over me saying my government crying. And I couldn't understand what was going on because I blacked out. Once again, I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what was going on. I was in the back seat. All I remember is the driver saying shit. His phone kept ringing. But it was like it fell under the seat or something like that. And I was in the back with my friend. And well, I can't even say my friend. I was in the back with somebody I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like that. Right. And he said, "Oh shit!" He kept trying to get the phone, and then a car sped past us. Then his phone stopped ringing. He said, and stepped on the gas. All I remember was the jerk for us to like take off, and then nothing. And I woke up in a weird position, but it didn't register. And my friend is over me crying, saying my name, telling me, please don't be dead, please don't be dead. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, what? Crying, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And why are you saying my name in front of this person? Like, what's wrong with you even more? And he was like, oh my God, thank God. He like, do you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm like, feel what? What did you at this moment, I still don't know. So I like kind of crane my neck and look. Why am I like this? I look out the window. I see a pole, like one of those transformer poles, smashed into the front of the van. I went out, black right back out. I come back to this loud ass racket. It's like, what is that? And why am I asleep? So I look. It's the jaws of life, and they trying to get the door open. Now, mind you, I'm like, why I don't just get out the way he got out? Right. Why do y'all got to do it like this? Like, I just come out over there. I look again, I see a car up a tree. I pass back out. Wow. I come back to again, and at this point, they're trying to move me, and now I'm fighting. Because now I know something is not right. because why y'all pulling me out? And then I look because I feel something uncomfortable initially. And that's how I know it's all about our eyes and what we see, like the visual. If you see what the fuck is going on, then that's how it registers. And I think that's why kids don't like really understand danger and shit like that, because they don't see danger. They're not afraid of anything. We limit them and we give them fear. They were not born with it.
I agree.
And because I couldn't see what was wrong, I couldn't feel that shit. It wasn't until it was like being brought to my attention, and so I looked down and my femur broke and shattered my hip. Now your femur is the strongest bone in your body, and mine was done up. I looked like this part up right here looked like this. And when I finally looked at it, I started screaming. Because now all of a sudden it hurt. Right. All of a sudden I feel it. Dummy. But yeah, so because of that, I started hooking off.
What you mean? You started swinging?
Yes, they was trying to move me. Leave me here. I'm gonna stay right here. It's gonna heal by yourself, because I serve a living God and He's gonna reach out and touch. And I'm gonna be fine. You bugging if you about to move me out this spot. Hell no. We gotta wait for Jesus and Armageddon and everything else. If it's meant for me to move, God is gonna send down His angels and Michael in the chariot, and they gonna swoop me up out of here. Don't fucking touch me again. Like, yeah, I start fighting. You started swinging on the firefighters. On the paramedics. And then this is the craziest part of the accident. The police were never there. Not while I was there. It was only the paramedics and the fire department. I never saw one officer. Mind you, my wallet went missing. My Louis Vuitton fanny pack went missing. My wallet with my ID, my birth certificate, my social, my money went missing. My drugs went missing. Everything disappeared, right? And then 3 days later, my fanny pack show up with nothing in it. Now I can understand our paramedics throw your paraphernalia and shit in the garbage. I get that. Okay. But where's my money? Where's my identification? Right. Where's my you know social what I'm saying? And all that, yeah. And then this is the first time I ever heard of. Now mind you, I was pregnant and I had to be operated on. How come not one officer came to see me? Not one lawyer. You know, lawyers jump on shit like that. Oh yeah. I had to get a surgery. I had to get a hip replacement. I wasn't even 35. I just turned 35 this year. This happened in 2020. Not one lawyer came to see me. Even to this day? To this day. I reached out to somebody. This happened in North? Yeah. Where at? What accident? None of your business. Okay. I mean, not even like that. It's right. At the end of the day, I had to deal with enough trying to get the lawyer. I think he was trying to finesse me. He kept telling me, oh, you got to get the name of the driver, the police report. First of all, I watch enough freaking Law and Order to know that if you there, first of all, I wasn't even there when the cops were there. My name wouldn't be in the police report. My identification stuff went missing, and them guys in that car don't know me like that, except for one of them. He would know my first and my last name. But at the end of the day, I think they took flight before any cops even got there. I really don't think they were there for that part. I think only the driver was there. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was his vehicle, and he did end up with a rental. But trying to get his name was the worst freaking part of the situation. Like, this boy done tried to attack me twice. One time he tried to take my phone from me because I'm trying to get his name. Because the lawyer is telling me you need his name to get the police report. Baby, my name not in that police report. And how about the proof that I was in an accident is I was rushed to the hospital and I had to get a surgery. So how about subpoena the medical records? Aren't you a lawyer? Right. Like, what do you mean I need the police report? And that's how we start. Oh, pandemic. This happened right before COVID. Like, literally like a month or two, yeah. No, COVID started in November. In March. No. March of 2020. COVID started in November. That's why it's called COVID-19. Well, no, I'm talking about that's when they started locking things down. No. That's like when they started telling people what was going on. COVID started in November. No, I get people that. Was dropping dead. I get that part. I'm talking about when they closed everything down was in mid-March of 2020. No, that started in February. And I know that because my birthday February 11th. Okay. And the only reason why I know that is because my birthday is February 11th, and I was in the nursing home, and they would not allow anything. Like, that's how I know it was in February. Okay. I couldn't have a visit. I couldn't go anywhere. They were saying I couldn't leave and come back. Something was going on with my son, but that's the only reason why I know that COVID started in February. Okay. All right. So what happened with your kids, the babies that was inside you? They're 3.
I know, but like, did they go to any?
I don't have my children.
No, but did they go anything like physically?
No, I was only 13 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was like nothing.
Oh, so you never having?
They didn't even get shook up. For real.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them.
They was protected.
Nice.
Covered in the blood. There we go.
So you said the guy that was actually driving tried to attack you when you tried to get information?
Yeah, because I was trying to get his name, and he like, stop asking people my name. And this is why I know it's something more to this shit.
It gotta be, because why did he say?
I know that it's something. From what I was told, his mother worked for the police department. That's why the cops didn't get there first. You understand what I'm saying? She started the whole shit out. They had to get rid of me first.
Interesting.
Because of his insurance. Then the next thing I heard was that the car was stolen.
Wow.
I was living fast anyway, but I didn't. How was he in a stolen? How was I in a car accident with a stolen car and this nigga had a rental? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he had a vehicle after that, even though he kept trying to tell me he didn't. They wasn't expecting me to come home when I did. You know, they thought I was dead initially because I kept blacking out. And then the paramedics gave me fentanyl, but it didn't work.
Fentanyl?
They was trying to put me down because I was bugging. Like I'm strong, and I didn't want them to touch me. I fight cops. I will fight you. Don't touch me. If I'm saying get away, and like if I gotta say it too many times, after a while, I had PTSD. Right? I was officer when I was 19 years old at one Lincoln. Yeah, I said that though. That I said. I was a cop. I was 19. This is the first time I ever been locked up in my life. I had got a check in the mail. My grandmother put it to me, and I cashed it. It had my name on it.
Yourself. I don't really need to edit it.
No, please just take that out.
Okay.
Because it's too many. That's important. Because for some reason, my mother's prayer for me was that nothing I do goes unnoticed. Like everything comes to the light. I can't live in the dark.
Okay.
So
you had your first
part of why I am out in public with anything I do, because you can't.
Okay.
But yeah, I had just had my first child. I had my own apartment at this time.
This is before the police officer did what he did.
Yeah,
so he was what?
Yeah.
Before 18? I mean, before 19?
No, I was 19 years old.
Okay.
It was like, I don't know. I'd never been in that situation before. I opened up a bank account, deposited the check cleared. I withdrew some of the money. I left some of the money in there. I had just moved to an apartment, so I wanted to get some nicer stuff for my place. You know what I'm saying? This is my first apartment as a family, like with my little situation. So I wanted it to be as comfortable as possible for us. And I ended up getting arrested. And then the cop was supposed to
because of the check?
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was supposedly something going around where they was like people was cashing checks.
Okay.
But I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay.
But whatever, it don't even matter. So
you got arrested.
I got arrested. He was supposed to be transporting me from one spot to another and stop the elevator. To this day, I will not allow anybody to cuff me behind my back. And I won't let you come nowhere near. Like if a cop stopped me or anything like that, and that's if I even respond to them, because I don't have to talk to you. I do have the right to remain silent. You feel me?
Right.
So if I do even respond to you, like if I'm that heated, I'm gonna say something because I'm too pent up with energy and bugging the fuck out. I won't let them come nowhere near me until a female get there.
Right, of course.
And then even still, you not cuffing me behind my back, because at that point now I'm fighting because I feel like something about to happen.
So you guys was in the elevator. He stopped the elevator.
Yeah.
And then that's when he.
That's enough. And he said, "Babe, why you sitting? Why you always sitting crooked like that?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He like, "Yeah, I noticed. Like lately, you always sitting crooked. Like, is it more comfortable?" I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm sitting regular." He said, "No, you not, cause that leg all the way down there, and this one all the way up here." And then I'm like, "Wait a minute." So he like, "Stand up." So I stood up. In order to put my other foot on the ground, I had to bend my leg, and that's when I realized they up. And I probably helped them.